What's up everyone, my name is Aussie Marcel, the most luscious locks on YouTube, and in today's video I'm going to be going over a few men's fragrances that I can recommend for the warmer days / the high heat. First one I'm going to just go over quickly because I actually did a review of it either yesterday or the day before. 4711. You can pick this up ultra cheap and it is just fresh and revitalizing, and for that reason I recommend it for the warmer weather and the high heat. You're probably familiar with the DNA. It's citrusy, it's fresh. It doesn't last too long, so don't expect a lot of performance, but it's definitely worth it if you're just looking to revitalize yourself on a warmer day. Next up is another men's fragrance I've actually covered, well, sort of recently. Tommy Hilfiger for men. This is a 90s throwback fragrance. Well, it's not a throwback because it was actually from the 90s. Although some people criticize it for being too 90s, I think the actual DNA of this one is quite nice and it still holds up today. It's fresh, it's got a little bit of citrusy spiciness to it, and the performance isn't bad either. I like wearing this one after I shower because it just freshens you up, and for that reason I recommend it. Also, the price isn't too bad. You can get one of those 200 ml bottles for like $40 Australian. I've only got the little baby 30 ml bottle here, but it doesn't matter. I think I got this for like 10 bucks. Next up is for those of you that criticize warm weather fragrances, saying that they don't last long. Silver Scent Pure. This is a citrus forward / fabric softener type fragrance that actually lasts a decent amount of time on your skin. It's fresh enough to be worn in the warmer weather, but it's dense enough for it to stick around for quite a while. I'd also recommend this as a fragrance for the warm weather that you can wear whilst it's transitioning to cooler weather. It just smells fantastic. It really is. This is one of the best bang for your buck fragrances you can buy, in my opinion. Atomizer is really nice as well. It's sort of like a little bubblegum sweet. There is some sweetness to it, but there's also enough of the citrus note and enough of that fabric softener note to like temper the sweetness a little bit. All in all, Silver Scent Pure is fantastic, and you can get it for under $40 Australian as well. Next up is easily my most expensive one on this list, Invictus Aqua. I sprayed this on my hand and it is very strong. Don't overspray this one because it lasts an eternity. If you want a cheaper version of this, Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, but that one in Australia still costs a fair bit. You can get the 30 ml for like 50 bucks or something, but you're better off just getting the 120 ml, I think it is, for like 100. This fragrance, one of the listed notes is ambergris, so it has a, I'm not going to say it's animalic, but it has a really genuine beachiness to it, despite being a little on the sweet side as well. This one's office safe as well, just don't overspray it because it's quite strong. It's salty, there's a touch of wood in there, and it's aquatic. All in all, Invictus Aqua, highly recommend it, but go easy on the sprays as it's extremely strong. Yeah, this one you're going to be paying somewhere around $100 a bottle. But the performance is fantastic. And to finish off the video, something cheap and easy to find, Nautica Voyage Sport. This one, atomizer is not great. This is one of the fragrances I naturally go to after I've had a shower. It's just so light and fresh, but it lasts longer than 4711, for instance. It's a little green, there's some citrus, there's some aquatic notes to it as well. It smells masculine, but not overly so. It is about $15 a bottle for 100 ml. It's quite cheap for how much you get. But it's definitely a compliment puller. People like the DNA of Voyage. But yeah, highly recommend it, especially considering how cheap it is. All of these fragrances can be found quite cheap around Australia, except maybe Invictus Aqua. If you find that somewhere, chances are it's going to be a little higher on the ticket, but oh well, what can you do? Anyways, those are just some fragrances I recommend. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, my name is Aussie Marcel. I'll catch you around.